Ever wondered what are the worst cities to visit during vacation? Yes, you heard it right. As much as we love exploring new places and cultures, not all destinations are created equal. Some cities might not live up to our vacation expectations, and there are reasons why. We've taken the time to research and analyze various factors that can contribute to a less than ideal vacation experience. We've looked at crime rates because nobody wants to feel unsafe while trying to relax. We've considered pollution levels because fresh air and clean environments do matter. The cost of living is another factor as we all want to get the best value for our hard-earned money. And let's not forget about tourist scams, those pesky traps that can turn a dream vacation into a nightmare. We've gathered all this data and more to help you make an informed decision about your next travel destination. Now prepare yourself as we delve into the countdown of the worst cities to visit. Starting off our countdown at number 5, we have a city that might surprise you. This metropolitan area, nestled within a country renowned for its beauty, is a paradox unto itself. Its location is both its charm and its downfall. The city in question is none other than City X. It's situated right in the heart of a country that's often hailed as a paradise on Earth. Its geographical position, surrounded by mountains and close to a serene coastline, makes it seem like a dream destination at first glance. But don't let this facade fool you. There's more to this city than meets the eye. Now remember the criteria we mentioned earlier? Safety, cleanliness, cost of living, tourist attractions, and local hospitality. These are the factors we're considering in this countdown. And unfortunately, City X falls short in more than one of these areas. Safety, for instance, is a significant concern. The crime rate in City X is higher than the national average, making it a less than ideal place for tourists, especially those traveling with families. Cleanliness, too, is an issue. Despite its picturesque surroundings, the city itself suffers from a lack of proper waste management systems. This results in litter-strewn streets and a less than pleasant smell wafting through the air. The cost of living in City X is also higher than in other cities in the country. Eating out, transportation, and accommodation costs can put a serious dent in your vacation budget. And while the city does boast a few tourist attractions, they're often overshadowed by the negatives. The local hospitality leaves much to be desired as well. A general lack of warmth and friendliness towards tourists can make your stay in City X feel less welcoming than you'd hope. So there you have it. City X, a city that, on the surface, promises the allure of an idyllic vacation spot but in reality falls short on several counts. So, think twice before packing your bags for this city. Moving on to our 4th place, we find ourselves in the heart of the bustling metropolis of Dhaka, the capital of Bangladesh. Now don't get me wrong, Dhaka has its charms. A rich history, vibrant culture, and a spirit of resilience that's hard to match. But it also has some serious drawbacks that landed on our list of worst cities to visit. Geographically, Dhaka is located on the eastern banks of the Buriganga River in the Bengal Delta. This is a region that, though beautiful, suffers from a high frequency of floods, cyclones, and other natural disasters that can make travel unpredictable and risky. But it's not just the geography that puts Dhaka on our list. Remember the criteria we discussed earlier? Well, Dhaka checks quite a few of those boxes. For starters, it's one of the most densely populated cities in the world, resulting in overcrowding that can often lead to stressful situations for tourists. Moreover, the city grapples with severe pollution issues, from air quality that's consistently among the worst in the world, to water contamination that makes even bottled water questionable. Add in the notorious traffic congestion, and it's clear why Dhaka might not be the best choice for a relaxing getaway. However, it's not all gloom and doom. If you're a history buff, Dhaka's Old Town, with its Mughal architecture and ancient mosques, can be quite a treat. And if you're an adventurous foodie, the city's street food scene is a must-try. Just remember to pack your patience, and maybe a good face mask. So, there you have it. Dhaka, Bangladesh, a city of contrasts, where the allure of ancient history and the vibrancy of street life are juxtaposed against the challenges of overcrowding, pollution, and natural risks. Certainly not the best spot for your dream vacation, is it? Climbing up to number 3 on our list, we have the notorious city that's known for its overwhelming traffic and pollution. None other than the sprawling metropolis, Jakarta. Located on the northwest coast of the world's most populous island, Java, Jakarta is the economic, political, and cultural hub of Indonesia. Now you might be wondering why such a bustling city has made its way onto our list. Well, it's not all skyscrapers and shopping malls in Jakarta. The city has earned its spot due to the severe air pollution and crippling traffic congestion. Let's delve a bit deeper into this. Jakarta's rapid urbanization and industrial growth have led to a significant deterioration in air quality. The city's air pollution levels are so high that they far exceed the World Health Organization's safe limit. It's not uncommon for residents and tourists alike to don masks to protect themselves from the harmful air particles. And then there's the traffic. Jakarta's streets are notorious for their endless traffic jams, which are so intense that they've even coined a term for it, macet total, meaning total standstill. It's not unusual for commuters to spend hours stuck in traffic, turning what should be a quick trip across town into an all-day affair. Moreover, Jakarta is also sinking. Yes, you heard it right. Due to excessive groundwater extraction and the weight of the built-up city, parts of Jakarta are sinking by as much as 10 inches a year. This has led to frequent flooding, further adding to the city's problems. So, while Jakarta may boast a vibrant nightlife and diverse cultural experiences, these issues make it less than ideal for a relaxing vacation. The city's environmental and infrastructural problems can overshadow the potential enjoyment of your trip. Better keep this city off your bucket list for now. Now, it gets really interesting. Our second worst city to visit is, drumroll, please, Gotham City. Located in the heart of the United States, Gotham may be a household name due to its frequent appearances in comic books and movies, but it's not exactly a paradise for vacationers. Gotham City, as we all know, is notorious for its high crime rate, but let's dig a little deeper to understand why it earns this dubious distinction. It's not just about the crime statistics. The city's gloomy weather, marked by frequent rains and overcast skies, doesn't exactly scream vacation bliss. Moreover, the city's infrastructure leaves much to be desired. Public transportation is unreliable and the roads, well, let's just say they have seen better days. The city's architecture, while historically significant, is generally in a state of disrepair, further dampening the city's appeal. And let's not forget the notorious villains who call Gotham home. From the Joker to the Penguin, Gotham's rogue gallery is not something you'd want to encounter on a relaxing vacation. Lastly, the city's cost of living is exorbitantly high. So if you're planning a vacation on a budget, Gotham City would likely blow a hole in your wallet. Now let's not be overly harsh. Every city has its charms, and Gotham is no exception. But based on our criteria of safety, weather, infrastructure, cost of living, and overall feel, Gotham City ranks as our second worst city to visit. Surely not the ideal place to spend your hard-earned vacation. And finally, the city that tops our list as the absolute worst city to visit is, drumroll please, Potholeville. Yes, you heard it right. Potholeville, located in the heartland of the country, is a city that many travelers would be wise to steer clear of. Now you might be asking, why Potholeville? Well, let's dive right in. First and foremost, Potholeville got its name not from a charming local legend, but from the city's own infrastructure. The streets here are so riddled with potholes that locals joke about needing an off-road vehicle just to get to the grocery store. A lack of investment in basic city maintenance has led to this unfortunate situation. On top of that, the city has some of the highest crime rates in the country. Walking around after dark is not advised and some areas are best avoided even during daylight hours. The local government has been struggling to address these issues, but progress has been slow and the crime rates remain alarmingly high. Lastly, Potholeville lacks the cultural and recreational attractions that make a city worth visiting. There are no museums, no art galleries, no historic sites, and the local cuisine leaves much to be desired, so there you have it, the absolute worst city to visit. You might want to reconsider before booking your next trip. Well, that was quite a journey, wasn't it? We've traversed the globe virtually, peering into some of the cities that might not be the best choice for your next vacation. Let's take a quick trip down memory lane. We started off with the fifth worst city, a place where the hustle and bustle might be a bit too much. We then moved on to the fourth, known for its less than stellar weather conditions. The third city made the list due to its high cost of living and tourist traps. The second worst city was a surprise to some of us with its lack of cultural experiences. Lastly, we unveiled the absolute worst city, with its questionable safety and lack of amenities. This list is a stark reminder that not all that glitters is gold. It's crucial to do your homework before packing your bags and embarking on your next adventure. Remember, a little research goes a long way in ensuring your vacation is everything you dream of and more. Until next time.